All right, guys, what is going on? My name is Pipe Bomb City, and welcome to my 2016 edition of the Extreme Rules predictions. Before I get into this, guys, be sure to check out my Instagram at instagram.com/pipebombcity. We're almost at 3,000 followers, and be sure to subscribe, like, and comment on this video. Extreme Rules, guys. I'm really hoping this isn't like Payback or WrestleMania, where it has great fucking matches, and then the winners are just badly booked. All right. I don't really want that to happen. All right. Also, I must mention before this video begins that Cody Rhodes asked for his release today. I'm going to be making a video right after this about that. So I'll be sure to check that out. But I just wanted to inform you guys about that. Cody Rhodes asked for his release. Reasons why he'll get into later. But on Twitter today, he announced his retirement from the WWE or release. I don't even know. Maybe he'll keep on wrestling. I don't care. I don't really know what the future holds. But going to Extreme Rules, all right. Also, I must mention another pay-per-view without Sheamus or Apollo Crews. But getting into this now, this pay-per-view, again, this is pretty much kind of a, what is it? Not a WrestleMania rematch. It's kind of like the Payback rematches, all right? Ambrose Jericho again, Natalya, Charlotte, the Fatal 4-Way is just two matches combined. Corbin Ziggler and Reigns Styles. All right. You know, it's not bad that that's happening because after this we have Money in the Bank, and that's when new feuds are introduced and the fucking ladder match, and I can't wait for that. And, you know, I'm really looking forward to it, all right? But right now, it's just pretty much rematches from Payback, and there's nothing wrong with that, you know, because I was very unhappy with most of the winners from Payback. You know, again, great matches. It was a great wrestling pay-per-view, but the problem for me is just the winners were not that good. So hopefully I think this is going to be the pay-per-view where it makes up for that. I don't really know. I feel like the ratings in the crowd has been buzzing down a lot since WrestleMania. The crowd was on fire for the first few weeks, you know. And then it kind of just dropped down after Payback, you know, and that's fine. You know, this is what happens every fucking summer. It's not anything new, so that's fine. All right. Getting into this now, I'm not going to go in any certain order, as I usually don't. Let's just start off, though, with the WWE World Title match. All right. The WWE World Title match, I felt like on the way to Payback, it was really good. You know, it was like a really good fucking rivalry. And it wasn't, how should I say it? It wasn't like, I don't even know. I don't know how to really describe it, because really, if you look at it, it's kind of like two different rivalries, you know. On the way to Extreme Rules, it was really all about the club versus the bullet line, or the bloodline, you know. And then on the way to Payback, it was really all about, you know, Reigns versus Styles. And now I understand, I'm kind of happy that they did make it a separate match, and now they have Gallows and Anderson versus the Usos. Again, they're still probably going to get involved. Extreme Rules, they talked about a shit ton, and that's fine because we all know what's going to happen. I'm just going to say right now the prediction is going to be Reigns. I don't know how he's going to do it. They're probably going to think some crazy shit, and Reigns is strong. You know, Reigns wins. And Styles is going to come out the loser. All right, and everyone's going to be freaking out about that, and that's fine. You know, that's what they do. I'm upset with it too, but I mean, really, he's only a few months into the WWE career, and I back up on this argument probably more than anyone else that he's almost in his fucking 40s, and no man can wrestle for fucking many years once they hit that 40 mark. All right. Not even John Cena. Cena's like almost fucking 40. All right. And even though we don't realize it, it's there, you know, and it's big, and everyone's saying, oh, well, what if he ends his career without the WWE title? Well, I mean, he is only a few months into it. All right. Vince, he's still got to get used to this whole fucking thing. All right. At least we've been blessed with this match and with the matches that they've had, you know, and he got his title shot. You know, at least he did that. At least he did that. All right. So going into this, so about how I said the rivalries were different, you know, because the club and the bloodline, and then, you know, Reigns versus Styles. All right. I really enjoyed their rivalry building up to Payback. I thought it was really well built. You know, they kind of shoved it down our throats a bit where they said, oh, Styles is not a liar. I'm not really paying attention to that aspect. I'm more of, you know, just Reigns versus Styles, the indie versus the WWE. That's how I'm looking at it. I don't fucking know. And then this month, they have really been saying that a lot of shit. You know, Styles, I remember in this Michael Cole interview, you know, that they do like every single week, he was on it again. All right. And he was a lot more serious. You know, when you compare it to like him before, I think it was around WrestleMania, like the Raw after WrestleMania, and then to like the Raw before Extreme Rules, it's a very different attitude change. And I like how they're doing that, you know, because before Styles like, oh, I'm so happy to just be here and get this opportunity. And now it's serious. It's shit's getting real, you know, and he's going to kick Reigns' ass. And that's why I don't understand why Reigns is going to win, right? Because everyone's saying, oh, Reigns is going to win and blah, blah, blah. And it's just, you know, it's the truth. He is. Vince is going to want to build him strong for SummerSlam. Hopefully he can have a feud with Seth Rollins. Honestly, I don't even care what he does to get to that feud with Seth Rollins. What I'll really be pissed off about is if there isn't a rivalry with Seth Rollins or if he beats Seth Rollins. That's when I would be pissed. But right now, I'm just kind of accepting it. All right, it's fine. I don't know if they're going to do a rematch at Extreme Rules, but we'll just, or not Extreme Rules, Money in the Bank. We'll have to wait and see. Moving on now to the first ever Asylum match. We're just going to go here in order. No specific order, but the first ever Asylum match was pretty much just a steel cage painted black with weapons on top and a potted plant. That's one of them. Mitch Jr., everyone's freaking out about that. I'm going to call it right now. Few people have said this before me, so I'm not going to try and make it my own idea. But how the match is going to end, at first I was saying, oh, I think Jericho's going to win, you know, because Jericho, they're going to pull a plot twist and all that shit. But what I think might happen, I don't really know, is that the match is going to pretty much end with Ambrose smashing the plant on Jericho, and then he's going to go for the pin. That's how I see it, you know, getting revenge for Mitch and blah, blah, blah. That's just, I feel like that's something that the WWE do. There's nothing wrong with that. It's fine. It's a fine way to end the match. Prediction here, it's a bold one. I'm going to go with Jericho, you know, because I don't know why. You know, it's like, oh, this is Ambrose's match in his territory. But just seeing how they changed the winner aspect, you know, like everyone's at WrestleMania and shit, they're like, oh, these guys are going to win. Oh, these guys are going to win. And then they lost. And then they did that at Payback too, because they're trying to, you know, they're trying to, how should I even say it? It's they're trying to confuse the audience. They're trying to be like, wow, what a shock, you know? So I'm going to go with Jericho. All right. I feel like this is the kind of match where they would pull shit together just out of nowhere, and Jericho's going to win, you know? Ambrose won at Payback, and I feel like Jericho would win this one, you know? So that's it. I mean, I think it's going to be a good match. I really didn't pay much attention to the one that they had at Payback. You know, it was kind of just a technical match, and that was fine. It didn't really stand out as much as all the other matches that were a Payback, but still, you know, but again, I'm going to really look forward to this match. I'm going to see what happens. It's a brand new match type. I don't know how often they're probably going to use it. Probably not that much. Probably as much as the fucking Russian chain match. You know, it's just, if you get what I'm saying, that means none. All right. This is a one-time thing, probably. If it's not, that's fine. You know, I think it's good that they're trying to think of new things, but again, it's just a steel cage match with weapons, you know. It's just it's a Hell in a Cell match, but instead of the weapons being on the bottom, they're on the top. All right, and that's fine. It really is. I really don't care. I'm looking forward to it though, a lot more than I have been, at least recently. You know, I'm gonna be honest here. I haven't been really looking forward to Ambrose's stuff lately. I didn't really pay attention to his match at WrestleMania. I wasn't really a fan of it. You know, I expected way, way, way too much out of it anyways. Him versus Lesnar, and it didn't really please my expectations. And then at Payback, it didn't really either. But for this match, I hope Ambrose can get it together. Nothing against him, but I'm really looking forward to this match. All right, looking up next, let's go to the United States title match, Kalisto versus Rusev. This is fucking interesting, all right, because everyone is saying that Rusev's going to win. I'm going with Kalisto, all right? And yes, I think this is one of Kalisto's first defenses in months where it is not on the kickoff. So that's good. It's about fucking time, you know. I think they had it on the Fastlane one, WrestleMania, and Payback. I don't think they had it at Royal Rumble. I don't think so. But I don't even think he was the champion of Royal Rumble. I really don't care. I haven't paid, if you get what I'm trying to say here, I have not paid much attention to his reign. I think the only match, the full match, to be honest with you, on Raws or SmackDowns and pay-per-views or anything, the only full match I really watched at him since Fastlane, I didn't even watch this Fastlane kickoff match, you know, and that's nothing against him. He's a great performer and blah, blah, blah. It's just the shit that he's doing. You know, he's just this United States champion going off of Del Rio, who defeated John fucking Cena, you know, and then Del Rio kind of brought it down because he was in the League of Nations. And then Kalisto beats him, you know, and then it was a big deal. But now it's just he was on the kickoffs all the time, and he's with Sin Cara, who I hate to death. And now they're together, and he's losing all of his matches, and it's just, it makes no sense to me. So I'm not a fan of his reign, but himself personally, I'm fine with, all right? But it's just, I haven't really been paying much attention to. The only match I fully watched of his was him versus Ryback at the Payback kickoff, and it was really fucking good, all right? But going on to this, my prediction right now, I'm going to go with Kalisto, all right? Everyone is saying Rusev's going to win, but seeing how he fucking wrecked Kalisto and Sin Cara on Raw, you know, that's WWE logic. Whoever really gets the upper hand on Raw going into a pay-per-view usually ends up losing. All right, and maybe that'll be not the case for this, but seeing how Kalisto's reign is paying off, you know, he beat Del Rio, and we didn't think he was. He beat Ryback, and we didn't think he would. You know, so that's that. I think Rusev is not going to win this. Of course, I really like how they're actually paying attention to him now. You know, he's done with the League of Nations, and I really wish so. And I get this is from fucking almost a year ago, so I shouldn't even be talking about it. But God damn it, I can never take him seriously ever since he did that rivalry, you know, that 4-way rivalry with Ziggler, Lana, and who was it? Summer Rae. Yeah, her. It's just irrelevant. I don't even know. And that just brought him down so much, dude. Even though he lost the Cena all those times, it really didn't damage him. You know, like, it's fucking Cena, you know. So it was really disappointing. All right. And then he went to the League of Nations, which brought him up a little bit, and that was bad. And then that was just completely ruined even more because he lost the Royal Rumble. He was like eliminated. He was the second guy, you know. And I was like, oh, that's really cool how they're doing, you know, Rusev and Reigns, you know, they were the last two in the 2015 Rumble, and now they're the first two in the 2016 Rumble. And I get it, AJ Styles was going to be number 3, and you had to make someone quick and easy, but why Rusev? You know, there's millions of other people, you know. Have it be Dolph Ziggler. Have it have been, you know, Kane or someone like that. You know, nothing against both of those guys, but those are just examples. I'm just saying, you know. Xavier fucking Woods, love him to death, but it makes sense a little bit, you know. Oh my God. But that's just me talking about Rusev. You know, I was really high on him. I really liked him. I think around WrestleMania 31 time, but now it's been brought down. All right. And that's nothing against him. He's still a good performer, but I'm going to go Kalisto for this match. There is no stipulation to this match though, which is fine. I think it's one of the only few matches on the card that don't have a stipulation. So again, that's good. You know, let's talk about, speaking of stipulations out of nowhere here, let's talk about Gallows and Anderson, 2 members of the club versus 2 members of the bloodline, the Usos. All right. Jesus Christ. All right. This match, again, came out of nowhere. Again, so did Ziggler Corbin. These were only announced, I think, after Raw. You know, that's why I'm doing this on Saturday. So this match was announced. It's going to be a tag team tornado match, which I can't even fucking remember the last time I've seen a tag team tornado match. You know, probably TLC 2012, The Shield versus Team Hell No and Ryback. You know, and that was fucking years ago. So Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen one of these matches. Bold prediction here, another one of these. I really think this is going to be a fucking amazing match. One of the matches of the night. That's just me saying that because of, you know, the past. I've seen situations like this before, and matches like these are going to fucking steal the show. That's just my prediction. But for prediction-wise, I'm going to go with Gallows and Anderson. It makes sense. You know, Styles is probably going to lose in the main event. So it would make sense, you know, for them to make up for that loss. I think that'd be good. All right. Would really suck, though, if the Usos did win. That would be fucking awful. I hope they don't do that. That would be just bad. I make this pretty obvious. I really don't like the Usos at all. There really isn't anything I like about them. Their in-ring style is just old. their gimmick is just, oh my God. And then the Uso crazy shit, and I can't tell who's who, and blah, blah, blah. So I'm not a fan of the Usos. Gallows and Anderson, I don't know why. I just feel like they're part-timers. You know, there's some weird feeling to me that feels like that they aren't really part of the WWE. And maybe that's just them because they're really, from day one so far, they've been aligned with Styles. But I don't really know. You know, maybe that's just me. It's just they don't really feel like they're in the WWE yet. You know, what I really would like, and this is a dream, this would probably never happen. All right, if Styles was the WWE World Champ and they got those guys with the tag team champs, that'd be fucking amazing. All right, I really hope. I think I'll get into the tag team title match later, but probably right after this. But I really hope that the club, Gallows and Anderson, can fucking win those tag titles, you know? It's like legitimize themselves into this company. You know, I'd really like to see them have the titles, you know? But again, prediction for this match, I think it's going to be really good, damn good, and good, damn good. Write that down. But I really think this is going to be really good. Looking forward to it, along with most of these matches on the card. I keep saying that. And prediction for this is going to be Gallows and Anderson. As I said, I'm going to be talking about the New Day versus the Vaudevillains up next for the tag team titles. Surprisingly, not really much to say. I'm very high on both of these teams. Of course, Vince is not high on the Vaudevillains. He's made it pretty obvious backstage and booking-wise. You know, he is not a fan, all right? And what I would really hate, it's just I feel like this is something that Vince would do and the WWE would do. You know, they would have them for their entrance instead of that guy with the microphone. You know, he wouldn't even do that anymore, and they wouldn't be in black and white or anything. They would just come out of the time machine, and it'd be all blurry and shit. And then the Vaudevillains just come out, and you got that fucking. It's all black and white. That would be fucking awful. They come out of that goddamn time machine. What an entrance, Jesus Christ! But again, the Vaudevillains did have the upper hand on Raw. And WWE logic says that whoever has the upper hand on Raw is usually not going to win. All right. Even so, I really don't think the Vaudevillains are going to win this. They were scheduled to win. It was actually officially released that, or just very high rumors, that the Vaudevillains were actually going to win at Payback. You know, despite Enzo's injury, they were going to win anyways. All right. And that's fine. That was my prediction. But, you know, we all know how that turned out. Also, I must say, Big Cass is not on the card. I thought he'd be facing Bubba Ray Dudley, but I guess not. You know, that's a shame, honestly. I thought that'd really be good for him to get a singles pay-per-view win because Enzo is coming back soon, you know, but I guess not. All right, and that's fine. But talking about this match here, I think it's going to be Kofi and Big E versus Aiden English and Simon Gotch. Xavier's going to be in the sidelines, which is fine. He's fucking amazing. And yeah, you know, honestly, there really isn't much to say about this match other than, you know, New Day's going to win, and that's really that. I really don't think this is going to damage the Vaudevillains at all. You know, I really think, I mean, really, though, looking at this, they are new into this industry. I really don't think anything's going to happen. They're former NXT Tag Team Champions. Vince doesn't really like them that much, which is fine. I could care less because I love them. And really, they haven't gotten that much of good crowd reactions yet. So I'm really hoping after this, they're having their tag team title chance and they can really pull it together. All right. We got 3 matches left I want to talk about. All right. Let's get to the women's title match. And then I'll talk about the kickoff, and then I'll talk about the IC title fatal 4-way. All right. So if you're not interested in any of those, well, that's that. All right. But going into the women's title match, we all know how Payback ended. It was shit. You know, they had the Chicago screw job, and Vince, you were behind this shit, you know. And I get what they were trying to do, man. Also, I'm going to say real quick that Survivor Series is officially announced to be in Montreal this year. It's the first time it's been in Montreal, I think, since the screw job, you know. So that's awesome. But looking at this, and I really hope Natalya isn't involved for some reason. That'd be fucking awful. But for this match, I wouldn't say I'm looking forward to it. The match at Payback was actually really good, and then they fucking ruined it with that Chicago screw job. It was really good, and they ruined it. 2 stipulations for this match. Number 1, if Ric Flair comes out to ringside, well, first of all, he's banned, but if he comes out to ringside Charlotte will be stripped of the women's title. And number 2, this is a submission match, which is fine. Again, I really don't think this is going to be as good. I think pretty much all these matches, the rematches wise, are going to be a lot better than the ones at Payback. And Payback was really good match wise. Not booking wise, I've made that clear. But still, I really think that this one isn't going to be as good. It's fine though. After this, Charlotte can do her own thing. Natalya can move on. And a lot of things that people are saying is that there could be two things actually. One is that they're going to have another women's title. They're going to have 2 women's titles, maybe women's tag team titles, which would be dumb because, oh my God, we barely even have a lot of them. And the ones that we do are very limited. All right. So, going on to that's that. There could be another women's title. And also another interesting concept, a women's Money in the Bank. I don't know if I'd like to see that again, just because of limited women on the roster right now. We got a lot of good ones in NXT like Bliss, Asuka, Bayley, Carmella, but those girls are down there. And that's that, all right? I really don't have much to say about this match other than that. All right, prediction, I'm going to go with Charlotte. All right, getting into the kickoff match now, not much to say. Prediction, I'm going with Corbin. All right, really, backstage news, there's a lot of shit going around that Corbin and Corbin and Apollo Crews have no plans right now on the main roster. Vince has no idea what to do with them. I'll solve your problems right now. Get Crews involved with the U.S. title, and Corbin just fucking have him dominate. I would say have him have an undefeated streak, but he lost his first pay-per-view, which, all right then. Have him form a tag team with somebody, Fucking, I don't want to see him on the kickoff anymore, I'm more interested in Crews, and I get it, Corbin was in NXT for a long time, but again, it just feels like they needed them just so they could have more spots. I really wish Crews was in NXT more because he was down there for like 7 months, which is fine. But I really wish he would have got an NXT title reign or would have built his character more. And he's not just the guy who's, I'm so talented in the ring and I can flip and I'm smiling. Haha. I think he's undefeated though right now. It really doesn't even matter to me, honestly. But again, prediction for this match, I'm going to go with Corbin. He lost the last kickoff, and that's it. All right. Honestly, though, this match, I'm really not looking forward to it at all. I watched the Payback kickoff. I was pretty happy with it. But this match, this is on the kickoff, and really nothing else. So I'm not looking forward to that. I'm not gonna really watch it. Prediction is going to be Corbin. And finally, the IC title match. To be honest, I really don't have much to say about this either. I really think Owens is not going to win this because they're saving him for Money in the Bank. If Owens won Money in the Bank, I would literally shit my fucking pants in happiness. That'd be amazing. The Miz right now, I don't think he's won a match in a few weeks, which is fine. He's been a good champion so far, really good gimmick. But when you look at this, Kevin Owens can rely on his heelish ways and his Money in the Bank chance. The Miz can rely on Maurice and his Hollywood gimmick. And Sami Zayn can just fucking be the underdog guy and he can start winning some matches. But right now, I think Cesaro's going to win. That's my bold prediction. Another fucking one. I think Cesaro's going to win. Again, he just, oh my God, that fucking, the suit thing he's got going on now and it isn't getting over. Put the fucking championship on him, that'll get him over. Do not book him like you booked Ryback, that was awful. But I'm saying if you give Cesaro a really good run, get him over with the fans, that'd be amazing. Zayn is going to move on to his own shit, Miz is going to move on to his own shit. He'll probably be, I think all 3 of these guys are going to be Money in the Bank. Maybe even Cesaro. So I think Cesaro is going to win this match though, all right? And really, it's going to be a fucking amazing match. I'm going to say that right now. Predictions for what I think are going to be matches of the night. I'm going to either say it's going to be Reign Styles or the Fatal 4-Way IC title match. All right. What I really think are going to be good matches, though, I'm looking forward to Ambrose Jericho. I'm looking forward to New Day Vaudevillains. I'm looking forward to the Club Usos. And I'm looking forward to Kalisto Rusev. Not match-wise, really, for the U.S. title. I'm just looking forward to who's going to fucking win that. So, again, matches I'm really not looking forward to on this card. The women's title, the kickoff match, and the U.S. title. All right. But, again, That's sad. Thank you guys so very much for watching my Extreme Rules 2016 predictions. Be sure to subscribe, like, and comment on this video. Be sure to check out my Instagram at instagram.com/pipebombcity. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Coming up next, I am making a video right away after this that is going to be talking about Cody Rhodes asking for his release. All right, I'm going to be making that right after this. So thank you guys so very much for watching. This is Pipe Bomb City. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to subscribe, like, and comment. Check out my Instagram at instagram.com/pipebombcity. Tell me what you guys think about my predictions. Tell me on Instagram. Tell me in the comments below. Very interested to see what you guys think. All right, thank you guys so very much for watching. This has been Pipe Bomb City, and I will see you all next time.